Okay, so I went back to actually watch the last video that I posted because I said something in there that seemed to bring up a question. And what I said was that motivation doesn't work. Yeah, I said it, and I still stand by it. I do. And the reason is this because what the only reason I'm doing this, okay, maybe not the only reason, that is, you know, that's a bit much, but one of the major reasons why I'm doing this is to prove to myself that motivation doesn't work. No, because what has happened over the years is that I've consumed a lot from other people, and I would tell myself, oh, I would do this. I can also talk about this. I can also do this. And I never took a tiny step. I did not press record on my phone. I did not learn anything online about how to do it. Like, I just always admired it. And I think that's what my own like stand is coming from, is that I've been using motivation as admiration. And so I never took any action. See, buzz. Motivation, admiration, take action. No, 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 no. Take action. Take action. And that really is what I'm trying to say. Just take action. Whatever you need to do, take a tiny step. Go and register your business. If you need to start that, go and set up a page for whatever you need to do. Just start. Write it. Grab a journal. Start writing. Just start. Open that account. Start. You never know. So yeah, start with a tiny step. That's what I should have said. Not motivation doesn't work. I think action will give life to more motivation because you've seen what you've done. Should get. All right, let's dive in. Let's dive in. All right, so I've been thinking about how much space negative feelings can take up. Whew. So I've had days where everything were pretty normal. It was going pretty normal. But then one thought will come, or I will see a message, and then one emotion will come, and then the whole day will just feel off. It's like something small shows up and slowly takes over the week, takes over the month, takes over, you know, the quarter, and it's not good. You know, I remember there was one time I was at my aunt's office. This is like 7 years ago now. I had just finished crying hot tears, and I mean hot tears. I was overwhelmed with life and where things were heading for me. I was an undergrad at that time, and yeah, I will not bore you with the details, but there was one major point in that office that my aunt looked at me, my sweet aunt Jessica. She looked at me and she said, Eniola, your mind is so much more powerful than your feelings. You are not a victim of your feelings. Oh, what? At that time, I really didn't know how to take it. I was just like, can't you see that I'm in tears? Can't you see that I'm feeling terrible? How do you mean? What do you mean my mind is powerful? I don't feel any power. There's no power. There's no power in this mind. There's nothing here. My feelings are in control. I didn't know how to step back from what I was feeling. I was so saturated with what I was feeling, basically. It felt so real. Like my feelings felt so real, like fact. And I just went with it. But now I'm starting to understand what she meant. Thing is, negative feelings, if you let them sit too long, will grow and then they will start to shape my mind. And I started catching myself doing it. I'll be replaying something over and over again and letting one moment spiral, letting how I feel decide the tone of the day. And most times when I look back, those things were not that deep. And I mean it, they were not that deep. But I felt like everything was happening in that moment. So I started to realize that. And thing is that I don't have to follow every feeling and react. No, don't have to. I can do what I know is right, even when I don't feel like doing it. And that's something I've been trying to practice more and more. Also asking myself, wait, am I hungry? Am I tired? Is this true? Or is this just loud? And thing is, not every feeling needs a reaction in that moment, especially the ones that show up and try to disrupt your peace or your joy. You don't need to react to them. No, 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 no. I still get to decide with my mind what I want to do with my feelings. I get to decide that. And I'm learning to give my feelings and my emotions structure. I'm serious, guys. Like I have to give them structure because my mind isn't there to just absorb everything that is coming. No, my mind is not a sponge. It is not a sponge. It is a filter. It can evaluate and decide what I'm going to do, right? And yeah, that's what I really wanted to say today. It's nothing deep. It's just something that I needed to hear again. And in case you've forgotten, motivation doesn't work. Action is what creates motivation. And before you run off, I I'm having with you right now. I've decided, not that I've decided, but I can see you deciding to subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed to this channel. Yeah, I see you deciding that. Don't go by your feelings. Just decide. Decide that, yeah, my feeling is saying not to do. And if you think about it very well, if you ask yourself, you see that the price, of you not subscribing right now is something you just have to. It's just one time. It's a one-time price. Just click it, bam. But the cost of not subscribing, oh, oh, the cost is something you will be paying for many, many years after this. I'm just being dramatic, but I'm trying to encourage you to subscribe, because it's, yeah, you should. I think you should. All right. Bye.